Watch me blow up, they won't find a speck. Yeah, niggas gon' talk they shit when I try my best. Yeah, I been putting my prayers up, I ain't never been.
What's good, Prosperity Game? It's your girl, Spirit Key.
Prosper.
We are back with another podcast. Bro, the funniest shit just happened.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about it. Why we gotta talk about that?
I ain't gonna say nothing like it. But I'm just saying the funniest shit just happened. I ain't gonna say nothing because, you know.
My security alarm went off on my car and I didn't know how to stop it.
Bro, we was literally driving around the neighborhood and it was still going off.
I was having a whole anxiety attack. She is over the whole laughing. It's cackling. You see how she sounds? It's cackling.
It was so funny. Anyways, but it's in today's I think they call it episodes, so we're gonna start calling it episodes. You feel me? Because like podcast is like the overall name for it. So
in today's podcast
episode, on today's episode of Prosperity Podcast, we are going to be talking about generational curses and what generational curses we broke for our families that have been generational. You feel me? So Prosper's gonna start. He's gonna lead us.
My generational curse that I was able to defeat.
Wait, first we need to start off by explaining to y'all, for the people that don't know what a generational curse is. You want to explain that?
Long story short, a generational curse is just something that everyone in your family seems to do.
It repeats itself.
It repeats itself.
Repeated cycle.
That could be
having kids at an early age.
Yeah, having kids at an early age, not graduating.
Dropping out of school,
dying at the certain
going
age.
to jail.
Yeah, generational curses.
Yeah.
My generational curse was graduating high school. I'm my mother's only child that has graduated high school.
Period.
I'm the youngest.
Period.
Every other one of them dropped out. Woo-de-woo. But I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that because usually, I ain't gonna lie, usually ones that drops out usually be like the smartest ones, like the most intellectual. I don't even know how to speak. Look at that. You feel me? I bet you a high school graduate could have been able to say that. Anyways, but yeah, that was just one of the generations.
You are a high school graduate.
Exactly, and I couldn't say intellectual. But anyways, yeah, that's just one of the generational curses I broke. I'm pretty sure I done broke some more, but like I can't really think of it right now.
For me, most of my family, they don't have tattoos and stuff. I would say that my tattoos, and they like very religious. They be like, "Oh, you supposed to go to church. You're supposed to do this." Me, I'm pretty obvious or pretty blunt about me being spiritual and not being a Christian. You feel me? So that's one of the curses or whatever generational curses that's been going on in my family. Second one is my parents. My mom had kids at a young age, and my grandma had kids at a young age. And me, I'm still, I'm about to be 23, and I still ain't had no kids. What now? That's a generational curse that was also broken.
I got 2 kids.
Prosper and Asia.
My left nut and my right nut.
Y'all, we actually do have kids. Their names are Prosper and Asia. They are
yeah.
They're filled with
talking.
Yo.
My bad, y'all. I was trying to make sure that y'all can hear me. So it's gonna be weird. That little part of the podcast is gonna be weird.
Their name is Prosper and Asia. He bought me. We adopted those at two different times.
I bought her 2 African kids.
Yep. We got Prosper first. He's the oldest, and then we got Asia, the panda. Their stuff.
She's not really a panda. We found her by a panda in the jungle. So yeah.
Yeah. That's a generational curse. So those are the generational curses that I've broken so far. Oh, and another one is basically me doing this content creating. Like my family, they don't do stuff like this. My family, they don't even care about social media like that. They be like, "Ooh, always on that social media. Put that phone up. It's because of that phone. Blah 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 blah." Bro, I'm the first one to be like, But it's the thing about me. I don't be watching people on social media because I am the social media, so it's not fun to watch nobody because I'm the most entertaining person, and I'm not being sarcastic.
Why you just had to look at me when you said that?
Because I'm being for real. Like,
okay, cool. I'm
it's
glad that
boring
you
for
think
me.
that.
It's boring for me to look at social media and sit there and scroll. Like, I just be looking at people like, ugh. But it ain't nothing wrong with people doing it though. Someone feels guilty. I'm not judging nobody for it. It's just like I am the social media, so I'm not gonna sit here and watch it. I can't. Nobody's more interested than me, and I'm not being sarcastic like dead ass. I be watching my own videos, making my own content. You feel me? I can't sit and watch somebody else's life like that. But by the way, you got any more generational curses you broke or you see yourself breaking in the future?
I'm gonna get rich.
Period. Me too. That's another one I'm gonna break. That's another one I'm gonna break.
Be very successful and happy with my life.
Very. Another one. Another one I'm gonna break is my relationship with him. Bro, I don't know what's with my family, bro, but they always breaking up, or they always divorcing, or they always
killing each other.
No.
Fighting.
Abusive. Me and Cam, we don't do none of that. Like, we're not breaking up either. It's almost been a year now.
She wants to. She wants
to. We've been talking to each other since September. And it's about to be September again. I do not. Don't be lying to these people.
She be like wanting to hit my ass and shit.
Bro.
But she know better.
But we don't do none of that. We actually calm about each other, and like I be feeling like my grandma and mainly my grandma, she like very sexist. She be like, she's really judgmental towards me, you feel me? But I don't give a fuck. That's another generational curse I'm breaking. Is my relationship with my significant other. And by the way, I don't think I've told y'all this, but I know y'all probably wondering, is she a Christian? Who is she? What is she? Bro, I don't care about none of these labels. I'm gonna be honest. I am me. I'm not a Christian. I'm not spiritual.
Type shit.
I'm not an atheist. I'm just me.
I'm not a Satanist. But at the
same time, I am a Christian. I am atheist, and I am spiritual. I'm all that shit. You feel me? I'm not that, but I am that. You feel me? If y'all know what I mean, then y'all know what I mean. If y'all don't know what to tell you. You feel me? But I'm me, bro.
I'm just little old Prosper.
Me, right? I'm me. That's all I can tell you.
Don't give me no title.
Right? Don't give me no title, no labels. No. I'm not nothing that y'all want to call me. Just know everything that you don't want to be. And that you think is wrong. I am literally. But yeah. You got something else you want to say?
Nah, that salad pretty much kicked my ass.
Oh yeah, we just ate a home good. We just made a home cooked meal off of Home Goods, and it was a vegan crab cake Caesar salad. It was pretty good.
It was awesome.
Awesome.
I ate the whole thing. Proud of myself. Pat on the back.
Both of us. See, y'all, this was pretty quick. Another thing I want to talk about, marriage. How do you feel about marriage, Prosper?
Ooh, marriage.
What's your thoughts on marriage?
My thoughts on marriage is put my fingers together for this one. Yeah, man, get them senses tingling and stuff. My thoughts on marriage.
While he thinking of that, I'm gonna just explain to y'all, bro. Starting the podcast, I was inspired by one of my favorite YouTube couples to start a podcast, and I was like, you know what? I can do that, and it's pretty cool. So all you're doing is just talking about whatever. But anyways, yeah, you got some?
My thoughts on marriage is you should understand and be ready to accept what comes with it. You shouldn't treat it like a friendship. You should treat it more so like a a soul contract. It's more of a contract with your soul type shit. For real. Because you don't want to just choose anybody to marry. When my ideal of marrying somebody is my ideal of dying with somebody and starting a family and all that good stuff. So my ideas of marriage is if I'm going to marry somebody, I'm going to know that I have no problem with dying with that person by my side.
My idea of marriage, I want to start off by saying Prosper is like my friend and my lover. That's how I feel about him. I got a whole combo with this man. I really care about him a lot. But anyways, enough with the mushy gushy stuff. Marriage. See, I don't feel like we should have to sign a contract for that. I just feel like that's just too like risky. I don't have a problem with getting married or whatever. We can have a wedding or whatever, but signing them papers is like crazy. It's just insane to me. It's like trapping yourself, in my opinion. Like I said, we can have a wedding, we can have a reception. Bro, he can even have what you call them? With all the dudes?
Best man,
No.
bachelor party.
Yeah, he can even have that shit. He can even have that shit. But like I just feel like we shouldn't have to have a piece of paper to prove, quote unquote, prove that we love each other. Bro, I just feel like there's just too much. They, I don't feel like it should have to be done through the government. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
I just feel like by us signing those papers, you basically
You
oh
sided up for trouble. Because
right.
if you get married and all that stuff, and like, let's say y'all do end up like, not breaking up, but let's say I have problems and stuff. It's gonna like motherfuckers gonna feel like y'all should take legal action, like take counseling and all that shit. When like
Exactly. And
you
then
wasn't
like
doing that when y'all
and
was just in a
then
relationship, y'all was able to get through it and all that
and
shit.
then one person that if y'all do decide to leave, y'all gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
And then one person and then you never know like what that person is thinking in the back of their mind. Like they probably trying to get married to you or whatever and take all your shit
Yeah.
once y'all get married or some shit. And you never know if a person is thinking like that. So like if somebody would have asked me to get married and I told them that I don't want to have to do the papers and they like trying to convince me and manipulate me to sign the papers, bro, you got me messed up.
I
I'm
see.
just
I ain't
saying.
never know that part of that thinking that you thought like that. See, I fuck with that.
I don't care about us getting married. Like we can get a ring and everything, and I don't plan on leaving. I do not plan on leaving. I'm gonna treat this like we did sign it, but we didn't sign it because I just feel like it don't have to be done through the government. Basically, I feel like that's just a way of them trapping you, making them tell
Yeah, to
you
get
what
some
you
money.
can't. Yeah, making you do
Yeah,
what you can.
make you just say like you can't do this, you can't do that, and all that
And then
shit.
if y'all split, you gotta pay for it. Like
Like what,
what?
bitch? Why?
This is our
What the
relationship.
fuck?
What you
Why I
mean?
gotta pay? What the fuck I
And
gotta
then
pay?
and then somebody could be like taking advantage of the other person and take all their stuff when they do divorce or
You
whatever.
feel what
Like,
I'm saying, on mama?
bro,
So
that shit
like,
just not fair.
I think that's why it's like marriage back in the day was better,
Yup.
low key.
In a way, cause like I feel like for women, bro, I don't want my mama telling me who I should marry. The fuck.
Oh
I want to
God,
go. I want to get somebody that I want. I don't want you to have to tell me, but the men had it good, but the women didn't. I mean, some
niggas didn't
women
have it
probably wanted
good, bro.
it, but
These niggas had to goddamn raise cattle and shit, or goddamn be able to goddamn do. These niggas had to have like a feat of strength or something like that to even get a girl.
yeah,
If
yeah,
if that even worked.
they had to be signed the
Cause
birthright.
females thought just like you making that one love who I want to love. So these niggas doing all this stuff to try to get this girl, and probably was able to get this girl, but this girl's probably still
Don't want them. Yep.
going off doing whatever she want to do and all that stuff. Niggas used to cheat
No, they
back.
probably couldn't do that.
They was cheating back in the day, but fuck that. They was cheating back in the day,
Bro,
bro.
men had
They
multiple
was
wives.
cheating back in the day. They
Men
was
had
cheating,
multiple
and them hoes
wives.
was cheating. Them bitches was cheating. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Them bitches had motherfuckers coming through, stay huts, stay
I'm
tents,
so weak.
all that shit. When they niggas was out, like back in the day, I'm talking about back in the motherfucking Smithsonians. I'm talking about back in the goddamn medieval times.
Bro,
when these wives had husbands that was in like the military and all that stuff, they had to go off to war and go off to fight. You think that they had one getting comforted by the motherfuckers that was actually cattlers?
No, they probably was messing with each other. The wives was probably messing with each other. They had so many of them. Like,
it fucking was. But guess what? It's still cheap. I don't give a fuck what you call it. It's still cheap. And back in the day, they cheating was horrible. If you cheated, you get killed.
Yep. It's a lot of stuff you did, you would have got killed. If you was gay, you would have got killed.
Nigga, being a hurt. They used to kill females. They used to kill little girls because they were in the woods collecting herbs, and they used to call them witches.
Yep.
Look it up.
Now they trying
shit like that, the witch trials and all that shit. I'm into that shit. I look up all that shit. They used to kill if you was a little girl or if you was just a female, period, and you like if you even back then if you had schizophrenia or some shit like that or bipolarness disorder, they always assume that you were like, bro. Guess who they were? Guess who they were, you guys? Guess who they were?
Christians. Bro, I feel like, back then, okay, the Bible was made a long time ago, so the rules in there or whatever applied to those people that lived back then. Whoever is being religious, talking about spiritual people or doing witchcraft or whatever, bro, y'all don't even know what y'all talking about, bro.
Witchcraft is in the Bible.
Bro, it's not even that. It's just that Bible was made. No, it's just the fact that Bible was made so long ago. It was rules for people back then. This is modern time. That book is not to be made for rules that are modern time. You are not born way back then. You are in the world now. So for you to think that the world is in it is crazy because this is God's world and it's perfectly right and it's exactly how it's supposed to be.
I ain't even much lie. Most of the stories in the goddamn Bible, I don't even believe.
It ain't even that I
don't believe. I feel like them hoes was like fabricated or some shit. I feel like
they could have been because it's so long ago.
Most of them hoes were like lessons and shit, and like I feel like they meant to like scare little kids and shit like that. Some of them, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger and shit, bro, if you was a young kid, bitch, and you watched Passion of the Christ, and you wasn't fucking scared out of your goddamn mind, like what the fuck?
I was sad. I was sad. That shit made me sad.
Man, I watched that show. I was scared. I was like, what the fuck? They beat the shit out of this nigga.
Yeah, I was sad. I wasn't scared, but I was like, I felt it.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So
especially when they spit on him, bro. That made me so
it's impressionable, mad. So it's gonna make your ass feel.
That made me so mad, bro.
But back in the day, if you was an adult and they was trying to teach your ass that shit, they used to kill your ass,
bro. For
and beat
real.
the fuck out your ass if you didn't want to listen to it. Like little kids, it's impressionable on their ass. They see that shit, they don't want to die, so they just gonna believe it.
All I'm trying to say is that book was made so long ago. It's not made for modern times. So for y'all to be speaking on the world now, talking about the past, trying to say that the world is ending or whatever, it's not ending, bro. You are. You the one that's miserable. This world is not ending. This is exactly how it's supposed to be. And God don't need you to speak light to anybody or whatever. Bro, if you see the world is horrible, that's on you. Speaking down on God's creation is crazy. That's all I gotta say. But y'all, it's been long enough. Thanks for listening to our podcast of random
thoughts.
Random thoughts. That wasn't a word, but yeah, thanks for listening. Make sure y'all subscribe to listen to more. Share us with y'all friends and family, because I know we are interesting. We talk about interesting facts. Start commenting so we can like talk about more stuff that y'all will want to hear. Yeah. Peace out, you guys. I'm claiming it.